Student, now discuss about embryonic development. What is the meaning of embryonic development? Embryonic development means already you know about the fertilization and the different parts of the reproductive system in the males and the females. Okay, in the process of the fertilization, the zygote is forms after. Okay, fission of the two gametes that leads to formation of the zygote. That is, the zygote goes to the gradual development, sequential development up to the formation of the fully developed young child fetus. Fully developed fetus. Okay, student. After the 8th week from the fertilization, from the period of fertilization, after the 8th week, developing young one, that is called fetus. Okay, zygote develops into the embryo develops into the fetus, and finally it goes to the patuation. That means delivery of the baby, that is called patuation. These are sequential processes which are appeared in the fertilization and the development, embryonic development. These students, in embryonic development of the embryo after fertilization. Okay, after the fertilization is completes in ampulla ischemic junction of the oviduct, are also called fallopian tube. Okay, after the zygote formation, it takes some amount of the time and goes to the mitotic division. Zygote is the single cell student. Okay, that is the single cell goes to the mitotic division in the region of the fallopian tube. Okay, and this is the zygote goes to the gradual development and slowly reaches towards the part of uterus in female reproductive system. Okay, student, after fertilization, okay, this is the embryonic development includes with the cleavage. What is the meaning of the cleavage? Cleavage means, students, this is the zygote goes to the division and forms the certain number of the cells. Okay, that is called cleavage. Cleavage means single cell that goes to the division and forms the more number of the cells. That is called cleavage. Okay, next, blastulation. What about the blastulation? Cleavage that goes to the formation of the marula goes to the blastula goes to the formation of the blastocyst. After the blastocyst, gastrulation occurs in the embryonic development. By the gastrulation, 3 germinal layers are formed. Okay, which is called ectoderm, mesoderm, and the endoderm. The cells present in the 3 germinal layers and goes to the differentiation, development, and the division, and forms the different types of the organs in the fetus. Okay, it takes place. The process starts from the cleavage up to the organogenesis. Formation of the organs called organogenesis. This is the period totally deals with the embryonic development. Okay, student. In this first one about the cleavage. First cleavage starts after 36 hours. First cleavage. Zygote divides into 2. That is called first cleavage. Goes to the division and forms 2 cells. Okay, it is the cleavage starts after 36 hours after fertilization between male and the female gamete. Okay, student, zygote is forms That is the zygote moves through the isthmus of the oviduct to uterus. Question: after the fertilization, zygote moves through the isthmus part of the fallopian tube towards the uterus. Okay, student. And zygote divides by mitosis. To smaller cells. Okay, zygote is the single cell, student. Zygote is the single cell that is divides into smaller cells by the mitotic division. Okay, these are the smaller cells formed by the zygote. These are called blastomeres. These are blastomeres, student. Okay, each one of the cell is called blastomere. This leads to the production of the ball of a solid mass of cells. These are the blastomeres combined and arranged as a solid mass of a ball-like structure. Okay, that is called morula. Okay, student. Zygote goes to the cleavage and forms the morula. Okay, morula arranged as a ball-shaped structure. Okay, this is the cleavage is called holoblastic, student. It is important. Holoblastic. What about the holoblastic? Holoblastic means this is the cleavage is holoblastic cleavage. Holoblastic cleavage means in the blastomere, in the total part of the egg, okay, one of the furrow is formed between the blastomeres. This is formed entire throughout the length of the egg, and all the blastomeres arranged as a two equal parts. This is called holoblastic. Holoblastic cleavage is present in placenta mammals. Okay, human beings are also placenta mammals. Next, student, morula. What about the morula? Morula, it is a solid ball. Morula, it is a solid ball of cells having 60 to 32 blastomeres. When this is shows with 60 to 32 blastomeres, at that time it is called as morula. Morula arranged as solid ball of cells. Next, student, what about the compaction? Compaction, that means cells present in the morula. Okay, student, what about morula? Cleavage, zygote goes to the cleavage and forms the blastomeres. These are the blastomeres arranged as a ball-like shape, that is called morula. The cells present in the morula become bound tightly together. Okay, student, all the cells, all the blastomeres, okay, these are arranged as become bound together, other to each other. Okay, these are the cells are tightly fixed with each other, tightly together, and over outer surface of the blastomeres are flattened against each other. But outer surface of the blastomeres are become flattened each other. Okay, that is the arrangement appeared in the stage of the morula, that is called compaction. Okay, student, tight junctions. Tight junctions form between the outer cells of the morula. Okay, tight junctions are one type of the cellular junctions present between the cells. One blastomere connected to another blastomere by the help of the cellular junctions called tight junctions. Okay, by the help of the tight junctions, cells present on outer surface of the morula closely connected with each other, tightly fixed with each other by the help of the tight junctions. Next, gap junctions. These are also one type of the cellular junctions present between the cells, and these are the gap junctions allows the passage of the substances from one cell to the another cell present in the stage of morula. Next, zona pellucida student. Zona pellucida entire now small embryo, it is also surrounded with the glycoprotein layer that is called zona pellucida. Okay, next, blastocyst formation. What about the blastocyst formation? In this, outer peripheral cells enlarge to form trophoblast. Student, peripheral cells, outer peripheral cells enlarge and form the trophoblast, student. Okay, this is the trophoblast. And embryo has a central cavity that is called blastocele. Student, if you observe in this stage of the embryo, the blastomeres present in the central part, central region, goes to the destruction and forms a space, forms a coelom or cavity that is called blastocele. Cavity present at the middle part of the blastula, that is called blastocele, student. Blastocele. Blastomere present in the middle part goes to the destruction and forms cavity that is called blastocele. Embryo has central cavity that is called blastocele. Okay, what about the trophoblast? Outer peripheral cells enlarge and form the trophoblast. Okay, the cells present in the trophoblast secrete some amount of the fluid that is entered into the blastocele. Okay, this causes acquiring of the cyst shape, bag-like arrangement, hence it is called blastocyst. Student, inner cell mass so that form entire embryo. Entire the embryo that is formed by inner cell mass. The cells present in the inner part of the blastocyst. Source of embryonic stem cells. Student, it is the inner cell mass. The cells present in the inner cell mass, it is also source for formation of the embryonic stem cells. The cells present in the inner cell goes to the division and produce some amount of the cells called embryonic stem cells. Embryonic stem cells having capability it is forming all type of the cells within the embryo. Amount of the cells in future that is shown by the embryo, part of the embryo. These are all came from the embryonic stem cells. Okay, student. Next, another constitutes embryoblast. Student, it is the inner cell mass also constitute embryoblast. Okay. Next, also gives extra embryonic membranes. Inner cell mass also responsible for the appearance of the production of the extra embryonic membranes. Extra embryonic membranes are 4 in number: allantois, chorion, yolk sac, and amnion. These are extra embryonic membrane. Allantoi, chorion, yolk sac, amnion. These four are extra embryonic membranes. Okay, these are also formed by inner cell mass.